Now I'm ready for real. And Figuroni's here. He's looking at out the window. You can't really see him, but he's here. All right. Scenes. No, sources. Captures. Stardew. There we go. Okay. So, if you're new here or you haven't seen us play Stardew in a while, I'll show you around our farm a little bit while I do my daily tasks. And also, I will tell you what we're working on. So this is our 100% Stardew farm that we've been working on. And it is modded. It is heavily modded. Although nothing like... Maybe it's medium modded, because I think of Loon, who's hanging out with us, who has a Stardew farm that has over 300 mods, and it's not like that. I think I have... Let's see. What does Smappy say I got? Running Stardew with how many mods? Does it tell me? 58. I have 58 mods. So, I mean, that's not a small amount in my opinion, but it's not 300. It's not 300, but it's not a little amount either. And one of our mods is our romance mod. Oh, why is it not working? Stardew? Hello? Oh, I clicked Smappy instead of Stardew. Bliss. You gonna do it now? Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, there we go. One of our mods in this save is our romance mod, and we are romancing Linus. And there's a running joke in this community that we call him Sinus, which is sexy Linus. And there is a sinus emote in this chat, or you can do exclamation point sinus if you don't have that one. Pretty sure that's a command. But yeah. We are, I think, in year 2. Maybe it's year 3. I don't remember how to check. But what I do know is that we are super close to completing the community center for the very first time. I have never managed... I have played Stardew pretty much since the inception of my streaming. But prior to this year, I had a problem in video games in general, not just Stardew, of chronically restarting everything. I would do it with Stardew, I would do it with Sim saves, I would do it with Animal Crossing, I would do it with everything. I would do it with Zelda, and one of my goals for this year as a creator was to not restart my saves as much. In my solo gameplay, I don't mind as much, but when I'm streaming, I think it just creates this environment where we get a little bit bored because we're playing through the same part over and over and over and over and over again. And so yeah, I've been really pushing myself to stick to a save. So we've been working on this save for a long time now. And I'm still not that far in it, as you can see. But this is the farthest we've ever gotten. We are two items away from completing the community center. This was also my first farm that I ever managed to get the greenhouse on. So yeah, that's what we're working on today. The 2 items that I need from the community center, both can't get those until next season. And so at the moment, we're just kind of playing through fall, collecting money, because I want to get the furniture catalog. because I've also never done a lot of decorating of my farmhouse in this game, but I love decorating and I've always wanted to. So yeah. I know the fresh start does feel good, but at the same time, oh shoot, I forgot to change my TikTok thing. Um, it does feel good, and I get that, but at the same time, I think I wasn't getting the full experience out of games. Stardew is actually a great example of it. Like, there is so much that comes to Stardew after the beginning part and after the community center, and I never got to see that and all that comes with that because I would restart all the time. Um, so finding that balance has been nice. Like, I still do restart sometimes, but something I've been doing is that if I do start a second save, I try to at least still keep playing my first save. I don't know. Just something to think about. I don't think it always applies, but sometimes it definitely does. I've also changed like the look of my farm at times where I've felt like I wanted to restart, which has helped me a little bit. Although I did do a question. I did go about it in a questionable way though, because I did at one point put on a custom farm map, but you were supposed to put it over a brand new farm and over a certain type of farm, like the regular standard farm. And I just pasted it over the top of my already played on forest farm. And it definitely created a couple of flaws that are not normally there. Uh, Blue Andrew, thank you for that follow, friend. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. So you might see some visual imperfections to the farm. I can show you a couple of them in a minute, so you know what I mean. And that is to no fault of the mod. That is because I was chaotic. Oh, that's cool. Maybe I should look into that, Loon, because I do have a couple of spicy trees. See, you can see here, like, these trees are, like, bleeding into each other. Or over here, where is it? You can see, like, that bush has, like, a cut through it. And then, trying to think of where the other ones are that it happens, because I know there's some other spots where it's got some little funny business, but I don't really remember. I can't get to this door, which I don't know how important that is, but I can't get to this door because there's bushes here. So, there's definitely some spiciness that occurs. Oh, thank you, Blue Ender. I appreciate that. I just recently dyed it, so that's a very sweet compliment. Yeah, it just makes it more unique. Obviously. I'm not like the other girls, as they say. I'm not like the other farmers. Oh, some of those are ready. Oh, I didn't know they would come out with like a little flower. I've never grown the cactuses before. I was telling Chad that before they get their flower, they kind of look like a pickle. It kind of looks like you're growing like a giant pickle. Okay. I don't know how. I need to work on this because It literally takes me all day to plant all my plants in both my community center and in my farm part, and also like take care of my animals. I keep doing this where I look up and then it's like 6 p.m. and I've used all my energy on just doing that. And I have a cheat for it. I just forget, and if you like change the time after the shop's already closed, they don't like reopen. So I need to get my ish together. All right, let's get what's done. My inventory is full. Rest in peace. Well, I didn't mean to do that. I don't know why I did that. Oh well. It looks like I'm playing Stardew. I was going to anyway. Let's go. Yes. Oh, me realizing my inventory is full and then promptly trying to go pick something up immediately after that, like my inventory wasn't still gonna be full. All right. Cheese. And I'll put some milk in there. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Stop trying to drink it. Thank you. Put you in there. And then I need to make more of these egg ones because I have so many eggs on a given day. Right, and then let's put these back where they belong. Egg, egg. Milk. Wait, no, I'll sell that. Seeds. I guess that should also go. I'll just put that in the oil maker. Okay. Yeah. 1.6 update is going to have me relapse into my Stardew fixation binge. I can feel it. Here's my only thing, though. I was thinking about letting myself go back into a full, like, Stardew moment. Obviously, we've been playing it a bit right now, and I've been enjoying it. But my issue is that Coral Island comes out next month. And I just don't think my brain cell is going to want to play both of those games at the same time because they're so similar. And I, like, love Stardew, don't get me wrong, but I like Coral Island better, which I know is, like, controversial. But I feel like it's Stardew, but more modern and with more diversity and actually more things to do. So I feel like I'm going to fall out of my Stardew hyperfixation as soon as Coral Island comes out, unfortunately. I could be wrong, but we'll see. I'm sorry, Loon, but it's just true. It's good. It's really good. And I don't necessarily think they have to be pitted against each other. You can enjoy both, but I just don't think that I'll probably won't play them at the same time. Whenever I get sick of Coral Island, I'm sure Stardew Valley will come back in as it usually does. Stardew tends to be this nice little game that is like a filler for me, where whenever I'm like struggling to figure out what I want to play, like Stardew fits in really well, type of thing. I'm sad the Switch version of Coral Island won't be released at the same time as other versions. Yeah, I would say in general, not that this like dismisses you being sad about it, you're super valid, but I would say in general you should expect, even if games, I'm not a game developer, okay, so take it with a grain of salt, but even if games tell you that they're going to release on Switch, even if they tell you they're going to release on Switch at the same time, they almost never do. And that is something that I have learned in my 3 years of streaming. And I think the reason is that Nintendo and like consoles in general, but especially Nintendo I've seen, with the Switch especially, they have a very tedious process to accepting games onto their platform, and having them be approved in terms of like bugs and all that kind of stuff, as well as they have a very tedious process for when a game wants to repair something that on a game that's already out. Um, it can take a while for their bug fixes to be approved. So if you notice like certain games get updates, but the updates take longer to come to the Switch than they do on like PC, I think that's why, from what I've gathered. So for my Switch gamers, who I know a lot of you are like Switch people because it's a little bit more accessible, buying a PC is like not in everybody's repertoire, or it's like more fun to like relax and play in bed. Unfortunately, I think those are some of the things that some of the downfalls that come with it. Part of why I don't play a lot of things on Switch, unfortunately. Holding my Switch also hurts my hands though, so that's part of it too. I am not going to any of the Stardew Valley concerts. I like Stardew Valley, but not enough to get involved in the chaos that was that ticket process. And also, honestly, being disabled during COVID, like, I don't attend. I try my best to avoid, like, large group gatherings like that. So even though it's very cool, I don't think it's for me. I'm very happy for the people who will be going, and I'm excited to hear about their experience and probably watch some vlogs from some of my favorite creators of, I went to the Stardew Valley concert. I'm gonna take you all along with me. Yeah, so Forrest, there was a orchestra, I believe it is, that is gonna be going around to the US and a couple other countries, Canada, some Asian countries. I can't remember everywhere they were gonna be. I think the UK as well. And they're gonna be playing like Stardew Valley music in like a professional orchestra setting. And they sold out in most places, at least most US based places, within less than 5 minutes, I would say. Um, some of that was just because it was really popular, like more popular than they expected. And some of that was that people were buying the tickets and immediately trying to sell them for cheaper online, which is particularly unfortunate. I recently went to a concert for the first time in ages, but the crowd was so lovely. It was Koruk, and the fan base is so positive and mindful. It was a joy, even though I was worried to be near a lot of folks like that. There was a Cult of the Lamb rave? Really? That's interesting. Somehow I never heard about that. That's wild. That game is so fun. Y'all haven't played Cult of the Lamb, and especially if you're a streamer, but you also don't have to be. I highly recommend. I would like to do another full playthrough of Cult of the Lamb at some point as well. There's just never enough time for all the games, but he's really fun. They sing the I Was a Fish song. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. I haven't thought about that song in a while. If I were a fish and caught me, you'd say, look at that fish shimmering in the sun. That's a rare one. Bum, 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 bum. Let me through, kitty cat. Thank you. Alright, let me not forget about the time again. think I might just start, like, freezing time around 10 a.m. each day so that I can do my farm stuff and then... It makes me so youthful and peaceful. It's very cute. It's a very good song, and they're a very good artist. I was sad to see that they had organized um a gathering in New York City to sing the song, though. Just pandemic wise, I don't think was the wisest choice. Like, it was cute to see. It was heartwarming if it had been any other season of life, but I think just given the context, it was a little tough. I forgot to get the milk, I think. But then again, at this point, that's pretty much all artists. So. Although my friend Emily did go to a like a COVID conscious small concert, which I thought was cool. It was like limited attendance, so there wasn't too many people, and it was in like a backyarded area where people could sit kind of separate from other groups, and it was like masked, and you had to have vaccine. I was like, okay, so we can still do music. You know, it doesn't have to be inaccessible to disabled people. I thought that was cool to see. Put you in here. Let's get this oil. Okay. Mm. Opportunities for live streaming events. I personally wouldn't go to a large event. I only ever leave my house one day a week to go shopping. Yeah. I wish live streaming and like online things were used more, but a lot of people kind of say like, and I'm not saying I agree with this, I just hear this being said of like they're burnt out on online stuff from the last few years, which I don't personally really find a good excuse to endanger disabled people. But I think that's why you don't see. I think also being remote and being online like broke down our concepts of capitalism in the US. Like they want us to believe that we have to go into work every single day. They want us to believe that we have to go into work every single day in order to make money, in order to survive. And remote working in the pandemic kind of showed that, number one, we do not need to work 5 days a week for 8 hours to get the work done. And that, number two, we don't even need to be there in person to get some of this stuff done. And I think they didn't want to let that go on for any longer because it was gonna radicalize people in a way that they did not want to see happen. So now we're here where companies literally bought all of the tools and resources that they need to allow for accessible remote work. They bought the laptops needed, they bought the Zoom software needed, they bought all this stuff and got it going. And then they were like, yeah, you can't do that anymore. Because we don't want to. So. And you're like, okay. Cool. Thank you so much. Oh, I've never gotten this reward before. Hi, Crispy. It showed so many big companies that they can't make those excuses anymore. Well, I think it showed the people that they shouldn't listen to the companies when they make those excuses, but I think the companies very much will keep trying to use those excuses, and that's why they've pushed so much to get us back to work in a normal way, they want us to be a cog in their machine, you know? You can't, if you're a cog, you can't think too much. No thinking. No thinking aloud. Wait, I want to keep Jade right now because we want to make staircases. I can sell some of that other stuff. Okay. Let me actually put that Jade away. No, that doesn't go there, does it? Okay. Let me... They're just giving me mini buffers for no reason, then I get nervous that your stream is down, but it's in fact fine. Yeah, well... Yeah. Twitch is doo-doo like that. But I'm glad that stream is fine. Yes, I'll put that there for now. I probably won't keep that in my house because it's kind of ugly, but I'll leave it there for now. Oh, thank you for the follows on the likes on the TikTok live stream, by the way. I appreciate that. Dave and Crispy, thank you for the I love it here. I want to work on my house a lot. I'm saving up for the furniture catalog and I'm only like 40,000 away. So, I'm started working on my D&D character journal plus the VG3 one because she's cute. Yes, let's go. Autumn is great, but I prefer the fall of capitalism. That'd be such a good stream title. I'm dead. I'm deceased. I know, we're getting so close. I'm excited to decorate my house more. I should also probably work on expanding my house. I don't really know how the process all works, because I also don't know if I can technically have kids romancing Linus since it's a mod. So I'm not really sure. I've never had kids ever in Stardew. So I also kind of want to... I don't remember if I still have the polyamory mod installed or if I uninstalled it and need to reinstall it. But I sort of want to romance more than just Linus if this is going to be my main save, because he's a sweet lad, but the lesbian in me misses having a pretty femme to to flirt with. You convinced me. I'm opening Stardew. Now, Loon, I'm just gonna have to say, knowing who you are as a person, I don't think I had to do much convincing. Jinx. Speaking of D&D, me throws in a throwaway option to the survey question. B uses throwaway answer. It makes me giggle. Listen, it felt accurate, so at least I answered the other answers as well. Not the self-read. Listen, at least I know that my heckle was on point. Also, speaking of D&D in the forum, if you are in the community Discord, we're doing a survey right now, garnering interest in who might be interested in some Hive D&D stuff. This is not like a we need to know your exact schedule kind of survey. It's more like a, do you like long playthroughs? Do you like short one-shots? What skills do you have? Have you played before? Like, it's very, very basic. Oh, I got you. So if that's something that you'd be interested in, definitely make sure you check out the D&D channel and fill that out. I'm also, Toasty and I are working on getting a D&D role added, so that y'all can be pinged for that kind of stuff if you choose to. So keep your eyeballs peeled for that as well. We're going full D&D gremlins in the Hive this season. Enjoy your lurk, Crispy. Thank you for hanging out. Alright, did I do everything now? Guess I could get a second run going since I'm here. And then maybe I'll pop over to the saloon today so we can talk to more townies. Animals. Let's grab some eggs. Grab one of those. Those. I think I only have one milk, but that's fine. Take what I can get. Let's get you going. Okay. Nice. Enjoy your lurk, creature. Not the adult 18 plus question being an ancient old man, although I do resonate with the emoji a lot. Listen, you're either a baby or an ancient old man. I don't know what to tell you. Somehow I'm both, but that's irrelevant. Okay. Very good. Dun, dun, dun. I have a few things I want to research this weekend and some info to pass along to you and Toasty because by default, I just assume Toasty needs to know. Oh, thank you, Mariah, by the way. I appreciate that. I don't know. I don't know how involved Toasty wants to be. They are currently DMing a campaign that's coming to an end and they've been a little burnt out on DMing, so I don't know if they would want to participate at all, but I'm sure they won't mind knowing the information, at least for the Discord server and such. Just staying in the loop, I guess. Let's see. Did you go to any kind of school after high school? Oh. I don't know what's canonically true, but I guess in real life I went to college. Oh, awesome. I bet you had a fun time. Clarice is so cute. In the case of Tech Toast. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Let me Google the gifts that they like in Stardew Valley. Gifts for Clarice. Stardew Valley mod. I need to figure out if there's some way to know what gifts Clarice likes. You're Googling cat wall shells. I thought we were asking for a vacuum. I guess we could ask for both, but I'm wondering if it's the positive redirection thing again, though, Toasty, where if she has something to climb on that she's supposed to climb on, that it might go better than her climbing on random stuff that she's not supposed to. We're asking for many things, please. All right, well, I would like a vacuum to be one of them. Thank you. Before we head to get played, that's fair. Now it just has to fit in the car. Alright, I've got the gift things pulled up. I need to figure out if there's a way for my Stardew to not close every time that I need to click off of him. Oh. Okay. There is, but it did that. I think that's still fine, though. Alright. Should take my meds for today. I'm thinking about a lot of things. Those are all just house things. Toasty said, stop my house, please. We've got some stuff on the throne you could send her way to if you wanted, things that haven't been funded that I know that we've both been wanting for a while that we haven't been able to buy. Excellent idea. I love you, Toasty. Hi, Lex. Thank you for the quiet hello. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. You're such a goofball, Toasty. I love you so much. Okay. If that messes with anything, if anything looks funky, let me know. I think everything still looks okay on y'all's end. I had to put it into windowed mode, otherwise every time I wanted to look up gifts and stuff, it would close, which was very tedious. I don't know if Clarice just likes the same things that Clint likes because she's a replacement for Clint, or if she has her own unique things, and I can't figure it out. Veggies. Get a hot pepper for Shane. How did I know that it was your favorite? Because I Googled it. But you don't have to talk about that part. Emily likes cloth. I know I have some of that. I also have wool, so I can give her that. Cute. Okay. What's this guy's name again? Gus. I feel like I always forget that Gus is even a character in this game. Is that bad? It's probably not great. I don't have any of his favorite gifts except for Diamond, which I don't want to use on him. And I don't like you, Pam, so I'm not giving you a gift. It looks a little zoomed in. The game, not the window. The game, not the window. It looks zoomed in. The game, not the window. I think that was too far. Here we go. 80%, but it was close up and personal, and I was like, it feels weird. That's fair. No, you're valid. I was just trying to figure out what I liked. Wait, Toasty, did you know that Gus was Loon's favorite? I didn't know that. I don't know if I've ever met anybody who has Gus as their favorite character. That's interesting. I don't know anything about him, to be honest. Alright, I'm gonna try giving her something that Clint likes and see if that applies. I guess there's only one way to find out. I just don't want to upset Clarice because I like her, but he likes gold bar. I have gold bar. Oh, I would say that she likes it. Damn. Can you romance Clint in Stardew Valley? Mm-hmm. Interaction with Linus in the beginning, where he offers him food and says he doesn't want him to go hungry, and how he interacts with everyone in the saloon makes me love him. That's true. He is very nice. I think these are solid points. I think I just forget he exists because he's always here only. Like, I don't really see him around town much. And also I am with Toast that I'm generally not that interested in more masculine characters in games, but you can have one man. Listen, I'm already romancing Linus in this save. That's as much man as I can handle in one playthrough, unfortunately. That's what I've got for you. And I did just say like 20 minutes ago that I wanted to know if I had the polyamory mod on because I wanted to also date a femme, so you can see how that's going. Trying to think how I would check that actually. Let me see. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Katie, thank you for the TikTok follow, by the way. My pomegranate tree wasn't able to grow last night. Grimes. 90% sure you can romance Clint. A friend of mine asked me why my Linus is in a chicken suit, and I haven't been able to look at his outfit to save sense. I love Linus, though. Press A and scroll down to mods. Oh, yeah, I do have that. Hold on. I think I can get to it from settings, too. Is looking for love. Looking for love lets me marry Clint, Gus, Linus, Lewis, Marnie, Pam, and Sandy. But I have 2 mods working at the same time. So what I'm not sure about is if I can romance Clarice. This doesn't help me any. That does not answer what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for is, do I have the polyamory mod installed? And can I romance Clint? I don't want to actually romance Clint. I want to romance Clarice. Maybe. I was thinking about it. But I don't know if the mod that allows me to romance Clint would let me romance Clarice, because Clarice is a replacement for Clint. Does anyone understand what I'm throwing down? I'm trying my best. Hugs and kisses. What is this? No, that's not it. Well, if Clarice mod lets you romance, then I wouldn't think you need to have romance Clint option on. Well, I understand, but I know nothing. I came back to Honeybee Toast fighting. Listen, we're not fighting, I promise. I promise. No, I tried to fight with you yesterday. I tried to beef and you said no, so. A leak seems to be forming in the roof. Don't worry, I'll fix it. You're so sweet, Linus. Please. I don't think I do either. I think I need to re-download it, so. You know, my dad was an excellent cook. He even taught me his signature recipe, and now I'm teaching you it. Be safe out there, Clarice, your friend. Algae soup. Does anyone have one of them battery packs? My TV remote died and it's a real hassle getting off the couch to change the station. No, I don't like you, Pam. I don't want to do anything for you. I need to find a Pam replacement mod too, I swear to goodness gracious. Am I saying no to your beef? Yes, I am. Because you said no to my beef yesterday. So now it's your turn for me to say no. You... not really. It's still gonna go into your, your quests. And you don't have to do them, but if you don't, you run the risk of, like, not progressing some of the story. I was just being dramatic. I wish you could, but... They said they planned a romanceable thing for Clarice. They have not updated it since 2019, so... as it goes with Stardew mods. These are the things you run the risk of, huh? To be fair, that person committed to that before the heart of the panini. Who knows what's going on in their life now? Buy us Legos. You know she's not gonna buy every single thing you send her, right? But yes, she could probably buy us some Legos. I want the Vespa one. I like the Vespa one, the typewriter one, and the bug one. Those are my favorites. I mean, I don't want you to get your hopes, like, I don't want you to be sad afterwards because you get your hopes up too high, though. Legos! I'm always down to do more Legos with toast. Ways. I find those streams quite fun and also just personally fun in general. My eyeballs are... irritating me today. There is an ad coming in 3 minutes, just so y'all know. I did take a break. I don't think that taking a break necessarily fixes the problem that I have with my eyes, unfortunately. I think the reality is just that I'm on computers too much. But I will probably take an ad break anyways, just to close my eyeballs and not have them looking at the screen as much for a second. What are we working on for our quests? You want a battery pack. You want a lobster. Is that what I got? I don't think so. I got a crawfish. I think I've been trying to get a lobster, but I just keep getting crawfish. Alright. Fair enough. Okay. Well, go check on our crab pots by the beach. Nah, none of these gave me. None of these gave me what I needed. Oh, shoot. Go back there. Maybe I can buy some more bait from Mr. Willie. I wonder if it's where I have my... Oh, shit. Didn't actually mean to buy more crab pots, but I guess it's not the biggest of deals. Eventually, I want to get that fishing bed, and if I can, I'm not sure if I can, I want to put it in Linus's room, because I feel like it would be important to Linus to have his own space, because originally he wasn't even too sure if he wanted to, like, stay in a house, so I would love to give him his own little room. I think that would be cute. Alright, the ad is starting, so... Yeah, the amulet worked out for you, kid. I don't know what that means. What does it mean? What does it mean? Oh, the marriage amulet, I think. Okay, it is ad break time, so I'm gonna take a small break. Just close my eyeballs so they don't get too irritated. So appreciate y'all for being patient, and I'll be back in about 3 minutes. So if you need to take a stretch break, if you need to take your meds, hydrate, eat, any of those things, please check in with yourself and take care of yourself, and I will be back very soon. BRB. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Alright, hello friends. I'm back. Thank you for being patient. I'm here. I'm queer. I'm ready to farm. That didn't rhyme, but I didn't know what else to say. So that's what I got for you. That's what I've got for you. Unfortunately, the brain cell did not compute anything that would rhyme fast enough. Alright. Hi. I hope y'all had a good break. Thank you for welcoming me back. Let's go ahead and continue our forming. I guess since I did get 2 more crab pots, I'll put some somewhere else. I don't know if the lobster only comes certain times a year, or only in certain areas, or I don't know if it has any kind of like restrictions like that. So that could potentially be why we haven't gotten it, or it might just be the bad luck, which is also highly probable, in my opinion, knowing me and who I am as a person. We are only about 25,000. Okay, so I already actually have one up here. I'll put one more, I guess. I'll put some bait in there. And maybe I need to add one to, like, the river. Try that. I like this song that's playing. Alright. Let me go add this song to our, I have I'm trying to build a playlist of all my favorite, like, lo-fi, jazzy songs so that instead of being, like, having to bounce from one playlist to the next, I could have a kind of a compilation of some of my favorite ones. But the problem with that is that lo-fi just, like, all smushes in my brain most of the time. So most of the time I don't even notice the song that's playing in the background. But it's still happening very slowly. Wait, what kind of gifts do you like? That's Alex, right? That's Alex. And Alex likes breakfast. You like eggs. Do I have any eggs? Sure I do in my... You're welcome. Oh, am I really about to give a gift to Mayor Lewis? I guess I am. Begrudgingly, I guess I am. Alright. He also likes hot peppers, which I know I have some. Veggies. Not that toasty. I'm dead. Hello, Alex. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. It never rains in Calico, does it? That's where my friend Sandy lives. I wish I could have visited her today. I should go visit Sandy at some point. Do you have a kitchen in your house? If you have a kitchen, you can cook all kinds of delicious meals. I do have a kitchen, Leah. Do you not have a kitchen? Should I be concerned about your lack of kitchen at this point? Bum, 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 bum. Thank you, Tipsy. You don't always have to get it from the stream that, like, I'm live on, too. There's lots of other streams that haven't been clipped that you could always, if you're, like, trying to get today's TikTok as well. Some streams are just more chill. Emily is a fave. She's a cutie. Isn't she the one who eats, crystals, though? Or is that Abigail? Leah likes goat cheese. Do I have any goat cheese? I don't think so. She also likes truffle. I do have a truffle. There you go, Butch Leah. Enjoy. You... What did I give you? I think I gave you cloth. Let me double check those so I don't forget. Oh, wool or cloth. Okay. Oh, apparently I already gave her 2 gifts this week. Well, I'm trying to work on my gifting, and that tells me I'm doing a good job, so I'll take it. What does Harvey like? Have a good rest of your day, Lalila. It's Abigail that eats the rocks? Okay. Yeah. One thing I need is a mod or update to remove Lewis from his position as mayor. Him hoarding the money the towns need is... Yeah. I've seen some interesting TikTok takes about Mayor Lewis not being a very good mayor, and I would agree with that. Harvey, sir, where are you on this gifting list? Harvey. Like coffees, pickle, truffle oil, and wine. Let's see. I do have some truffle oil and some, that's potato juice. Cute. And then have I already given 2 gifts to you? I don't remember. So we're gonna try this and see how it goes. Yep. How about Willy? What is Willy like? Willy. Of course, he likes a lot of fish. That's how I feel about Eshe and Palia. I don't know her well enough to really say. Also, just as a head, not that this is what you were referencing or anything, Soju, but just as a heads up, y'all, I did not expect us to talk for literally 2 hours today, so we probably won't get into any Palia. Not today, anyways. Wait, where are you going? I want to give you a gift. Hi, Abigail. Let me get you caught in a cutscene so you don't run away. Or a voice chat, not a cutscene. You like amethyst. I bet I have some amethyst or some pumpkin. She's so cute. She's like goth style in the version that I have. She's very pretty. Largemouth bass. I don't think I have any of those. Has led me to be super sus with Connor and Coral Island. I mean, Connor immediately lets this, like, terrible company, like, oiling company come in Coral Island, so I think you would be right to be sus of him off the bat. It's whenever the mayors in towns, in real life or in video games, are like, the town has just fallen apart, but I, like, don't know why that could be. It's like, you. It's you. It's your fault. Take responsibility. Have a good rest of your day, Desiree. I hope your soup turns out really good, friends. Soup sounds so nice on a day like today, honestly. Ooh, 14,000. We're so close. Right? Like, bestie, it's literally your job to make sure that doesn't happen. Exactly. We're only 10,000 gold away. Displeased spirits today. Interesting. It's gonna be cloudy with a gust of wind. Hello, Linus. You're going to the mountains today. Have fun. Be safe. Cooking recipe for chowder. Very nice. Jody sent us some fertilizer. Cute. Play Stardew or read. Those are both really excellent choices. I guess it depends. Are you overstimulated or understimulated? So if you're understimulated, Stardew might be better. If you're overstimulated, reading might be better. If you're neither, I guess it's just whatever vibe you're more in the mood for. Potato and leek soup, but I did not receive enough potatoes, but maybe too many leeks. Oh no. Oh no. Good luck. Rest in peace, gamer. Toasty made pasta fagioli soup this week and it was very tasty. I've had it for leftovers for lunch several times this week. We're gonna have shrimp Alfredo for dinner tonight. Because we bought shrimp that was supposed to go into the jambalaya I made the other day. We accidentally bought, we accidentally ordered raw instead of cooked. And for how the jambalaya cooks, because I didn't realize that in advance, I had to skip it. So I wouldn't have enough time without just like leaving the jambalaya there for however long it took to cook the shrimp. So I was trying to figure out what we were going to do with it, because we don't put shrimp in a whole lot of stuff. And then I noticed we had Alfredo sauce, and I was like, Toasty, get some pasta, and then now we can make shrimp Alfredo. And they were like, alright. Sounds good. Nice, okay, those are done. Which nasal spray you use? Let me go look at the brand. I'm right by my bathroom, so I can check. I forget which one I have. There are better ones, but some of them are like $100, which was like just not in our price range. So this isn't like the best option, but it is good. I have this one. It's called Covixel. Let's see if I can angle this correctly for you to see it. Probably not very well. It's Covixyl. And it says helps block airborne viruses. Covixel is designed to work alongside other measures, including vaccines. Yeah, it's specifically for this kind of stuff, not just like any old nasal spray. And you use it before and after any exposures. And you can also pair it with not just exposures like where you know that COVID is there, present or whatever, but like exposures like grocery stores or whatever. And you can pair it with mouthwash, and this will help block some of the virus in your nose from catching, and the mouthwash can help in the mouth. It's not an exact science, but paired with good masking and not going out too much and your vaccine, it can help quite a bit. Yeah, of course. Shrimbo Fredo is very good. The one you make at home for me never will compare to the one I get at Olive Garden, but I'll take it. I'm just saying the truth. They put something in the Olive Garden one that just when I make it at home, I'm like, this is not the same. This is not the same. This is not as good. I'm sorry. I have a good way about making y'all crave food. What color utensils do I want? Wait, why are you asking me? What do you mean? Utensils. Silverware? Is there something wrong with our current silverware? Why are we asking for silverware? We have more than one small fork. You're making that up right now. What are you talking about? We do not. I'm for real. I have questions. I don't know. I don't know if that's a priority, love, but I feel like we have other things we need more than a small fork. Do I want rose gold? I'd have to look at them. My brain cell does not know this off the top of my head. Like curtains. Oh my god, yeah, curtains. True. True, like curtains, like a couch that doesn't suck booty. So many things. All the other things you listed earlier. Okay. Making the list we shall assess later. Let it be known that I want new silverware, though. Hi, Jenna. Welcome in. Do we even need small silverware? I feel like those are just a bonus. I feel like the regular silverware is fine. Sell some of that. I'm with Toasty on the small forks and spoons. Also, thank you, Jenna. Aren't small forks for the appies? It's like mac and cheese shapes. The food tastes better. I can't with y'all. Y'all are hooligans. I understand what you mean. And also, you're still hooligans. Let's put the jade in the inventory so that we have it for building staircases. I do have the small forks and spoons, but they come in our big pack of silverware. Also, IKEA has cheap, nice silverware usually. IKEA's where I got mine. Thinking of getting another IKEA set. No, 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 no. See, this is why I don't like this answer. I want to get rid of the old ones if we're getting new ones. Because then we're just going to have a weird hodgepodge odd number. And I want it to be... And some are going to be, like, have usedness to them and some are not. Yeah, but if we're attempting to fix that, let's not recreate that problem again. I'm going to pick up the pasta. Okay. Yeah, but then that just means a bigger pile of dishes in the sink, which I don't like. Thank you for the daily dew fawn. Our brains are very different, Toasty. Are you gonna make it? You gonna survive? I will survive. Da, 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 da. I think I'm gonna take a nap after stream tonight, just so you know. Not that this will be surprising information to you, but I am very eepy. Wait, 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 wait! Our trees grew! I just noticed our trees grew! Oh my god, we're even closer to the community center now. I don't know why they grew. I thought it was seasonal, and a new season hasn't come yet, but... Ah! Our trees grew, our trees grew. We got trees with the fruit. I don't know why. Only this one didn't grow, though. What's wrong with the ones on the end? Why are they, like, stunted in their growth? I don't know. The greenhouse seasons don't matter. It's the torches. If you move them, they'll grow. Oh. Well, that's kind of annoying, because I can't see in here when it's dark. I mean, thank you for telling me. I'm sorry. I should have said that first, because that sounded very rude. I didn't mean to come across as rude. I'm sorry. I appreciated the pointer. I just am annoyed that the game is designed that way. Maybe I'll put them here. Yeah, but I wanted them in the very nice little spot. Like, they fit on the square very nicely. Okay. So I think it's the apples that we need to bring to the community center. And there's still the one fish that we need that we can't get till next season, but back after they're fully grown. Oh, okay. That's good to know. That's helpful. We're on a mission. We're on the move. Let's go. Yeah, so to finish the fishing bundle, I still need to wait for the next season. But for the freaking apples, we did it! Let's go! We got a heater. Ah! I've never seen this before. When we're done here, we will return to the other world. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh, wow. Cute. So it's just this fishing one we need. We literally need one thing. He's giving me my star. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Look. Yeah, thank you. We'll happy stim together. He's so cute. Look at his little jumps. We're friends. Can you come home with me? I wish I could take you home. Wait, is he following me? He's following me. Why? I love him so much. He's so cute. I have a Junimo Plus. He's down in the corner though, so you can't see him. Thank you so much, little buddy. I gotta go now, but I'll be back with your fish soon. I just need a sturgeon. And then we can get this place all cleaned up for you. Okay? Yeah? Thank you. A Junimo tattoo would be very cool. I think I also need to give somebody a pomegranate or an apricot. Emily wants an apricot. So I'll have to do that tomorrow in game. And I'm just gonna put the rest of the fruit away because I've never grown fruit before and I'd like to just have a little like stockpile of different ones in case I need it for anything else. I think my apricot is actually what hasn't grown, which is unfortunate, so I don't think I will be able to do that quite yet. Unless those trees grow tomorrow. No wonder I'm tired. I've had like one sip of my caffeine today. I got too busy chatting at the beginning that I didn't even drink my Blue Dew. Oh my god, wait, we can afford our furniture catalog too! This is such a good day. We're getting so many things we've been trying to get for forever. Oh, this is exciting. Mo. Okay. Let's see. Everyone around town has been talking about your great generosity lately. Apparently, packages have been appearing in people's houses containing items they posted about years ago on the community center bulletin, and the packages are all addressed from your farm. Thanks for going out of your way to do something like that. All of us in town are delighted. Yeah, I'm doing your job, Lewis. Like, thanks for the thanks, but it's like when I'm working in higher education or like corporate America and your boss is like, wow, you're doing such an incredible job. You're doing my job for me. Thank you so much for going above and beyond. You're like, I literally don't have a choice because you don't do your job, and if I don't do it, we all suffer, so you're not welcome, but I'm gonna keep doing it. Me when he gave me 500 for being a good neighbor, like, sir, you could have used this money for something else. I didn't even need this. I know, right? Use it to make the town better. Plus, I love the thanks for the thanks, but no thanks. Thanks for the thanks, but no thanks. Yeah, like the bridge you had to spend 300 wood on, like, you could have paid for that with the money. Instead of making me use all of my resources on it. Okay. Wanted to take Palia out of the title since I don't think we're gonna get to that today. Thank you. This is the overgrown garden, the overgrown garden farm, I believe it's called. It is a farm overlay, a custom farm overlay. Sir, what are you doing all the way down here? Don't be a punk. Get out of there. You just have your plots where they designate it for the overlay. No. You can still like pick where you want like your barn and all that kind of stuff. Like you can still kind of arrange it how you want, but the actual like overlay of like where the trees and the bushes and like the rivers and all that kind of stuff is from the custom farm map. There's a ton of really cool custom farm maps out there. It's like just the equivalent kind of choosing instead of choosing like a forest farm or a standard farm, you choose like a different one from a mod. Some custom farm map overlays require you to permanently cover your like a certain type of farm with that farm permanently, so just be wary of that if it's your first time downloading a custom farm map. Like for example, if you wanted this one, I don't think this one did require that, but if it did, you might need to pick to like permanently replace your, I don't know, beach farm or something with it. I hope that makes sense, what I'm trying to say. Mm. Artisan, what are you doing in the artisan section? And actually, you should be in the artisan section. And I'll sell that. I think I didn't explain it properly. I meant like where you put the plots and the pathways. I usually make mine symmetrical. Oh, yeah. I like to try to give it like a more natural look, I guess. It's similar to how in like Animal Crossing I love to replant like the weeds. I like things that aren't very straight. No pun intended. No, that's a lie. Actually, the pun was intended. I like to make things look used and lived on and stuff if I can with video games. Decorations. Okay. I think the furniture catalog comes from the one that I haven't bought yet comes from Pierre. I think I have the one from Robin already. No, I don't. It's the other way around. I have that one already. I need the one from Robin. Oh, hi, Maru. I'll never not take an excuse to say hi to Maru. Maru's one of my favorite characters. Maru, what do you like for gifts? Let me see. Diamond, gold bar, cauliflower, battery pack, strawberry. I'm sure I have one of those. Wait, don't leave. Not you, sorry.
Fight? I want to beat
No.
over the spoons? I can't believe you don't like small spoons.
don't-
That's very unautistic of you.
I don't think that's how it works.
No? Just small forks are different. They're important.
I like the big ones.
That's fine. It works out really well for us, except there's no small forks. So it doesn't work out well for me.
And I understand this complaint and I respect it. However, I think there are many other things impacting our life a lot more than the lack of the small fork.
You're correct. And my assumption of how it's gone with my family and Christmas is that they'll buy us like a couple of big things because life is expensive now and we need expensive things. It's no longer like when we were little where they could buy us like a $10 doll or something like that. So they'll buy us a couple of big things, but then my mom has this like weird complex that like underneath the Christmas tree needs to look full. So then she needs to buy us.
So you're using this complex to your advantage.
I'm poor. I have no choice but to use this complex to my advantage.
Do you think that they would go like halfsies or help us on buying a couch? Because I feel like that's probably one of the bigger things that's going to be harder for us to buy that we do need.
That is, I would say, probably one of the more difficult things. I'd have to ask her because the thing that then becomes the problem is that you see she doesn't get her complex then of if she spends all of her Christmas money on buying us half a couch, which we would love and enjoy. She then doesn't get to buy us anything else that then fills underneath the Christmas tree, which is what she wants. So my strategy was let's get a bunch of shit that we need so that way we can save money to buy a couch and not have to.
Yeah, it's just hard because we need other furniture items that we can't.
Why doesn't Toasty's mom just wrap up a bunch of money? Because
that's a great
people
question.
with money don't like to just give money, even though they have plenty of money. They like to give things with their money, which
doesn't work very good because Toasty's mom and I do not have the same taste in things.
So I made 3 Christmas lists because that of course I had to of how this was going to go because there's going to be stuff that they get like a vacuum that's going to be for both of us, right? Like that is not like a Toasty gift. That is a
house
Toasty gift. House gift. So then I made a Christmas list that's you. So like your Heartstopper collection is on it, and some of like your Crocs are on it, like a couple of other cute things.
Are we supposed to buy them gifts?
We'll buy them cheap gifts because that's all we can afford. And then I made a Christmas list for myself that I included like Harvest Moon, like the succulent Lego set, like a couple other things.
I see.
Yes. So that way she can buy stuff that's specifically for me, and then she can buy stuff that's specifically for you, and then she can buy stuff that's specifically for us. Specifically.
How many times did you say specifically?
Is that an actual question? I think probably 3.
Anyways.
Which is odd because I was 100% going to suggest gift cards. No, we made that mistake last year. We will not be making it again.
Oh my god, they usually buy Toasty like quite a hefty like gift.
I would say maybe like $500 worth of gifts.
Yeah, and so we asked for a gift card and they gave us $200, which is not...
we're not ungrateful.
We're not ungrateful for that.
A little confused.
It was just a little bit confusing.
Yeah.
Compared to what previously Toasty was used to.
Yeah.
I think it's they don't want to...
What I was used to was like a $300 gift and then like a couple of small gifts that like added up to like $100 or $200. So now
if we ask her for gifts, it's better.
I ain't fucking around this year. I was like, I can load whatever I can fit in my car. I want my car to be full when we come back here.
I'm getting blueprints from Robin.
Oh, blueprints for what?
It's such a skill. Jenna said, "Oh my gosh, managing other people's gift-giving preferences is such a skill I didn't fully appreciate." So true. For apparently for a flute block and a drum block.
Oh, that's fun. All right, I'm gonna go get the pasta.
Okay, I love you.
Juniper, what are you doing?
What is she doing?
She's going behind places.
Yeah, sometimes her spring gets stuck back there.
Oh, let me see if it is there. You're playing with something. What you got?
Like a Toys R Us or gift. Well, that's the idea, but it doesn't work out that way.
I don't see any springs back there, Juniper. It's attacking nothing.
She does not like this feedback you're giving. What does she want?
A dirty napkin.
Oh, good. I'm glad that she wants to play with the napkin again.
She really likes
Okay, so if I got this furniture catalog, does that give me access to everything, or do I need some of these other things too? Where are my Stardew Valley experts? I've never properly decorated my house before. Are any of these worth my time? Dun, dun. Yeah, I wish we could do that for us, because they tend to sometimes accidentally give us gifts we don't like, but they are not very good at like listening to instructions. So, it depends on if you have alternative textures. I don't know. I'll just buy them so I have them. Feel like that makes sense. All right. Don't know what any of those texture things means. It's a mod that lets furniture be under one thing, like the artist bookcase if you use the paint bucket on it. Oh, I tried to download more like furniture-y type mods, and even a mod that made my house look a little bit different. But I'll be honest with you, it was like the first time my mods started like breaking my game was when I had that. I was playing multiplayer, and some people like I was playing with like kept getting stuck in the abyss of their house. And so I got rid of them because I got scared. You can increase the size of your house and add a nursery, but it'll cost 50,000 gold and you'll need 150 pieces. Yes, I'm interested, but I just spent all my money, so I guess we know what we're saving up for next. Okay, so let's say that we marked this done. And then let's say 150 hardwood and 50k for nursery. Excellent. I realize that people, me included, like to give litter gifts that bring you joy, but usually those are things I buy myself anyway. So now I save them on an Amazon list that I share whenever they ask what I'm wanting, and it works great. Ooh, smart. That's nice. Hi, Caroline. Caroline, what do you like for gifts? You like the summer spangle. Do I have that? I feel like I might not have that. I do. We use my throne list that way. Like, we definitely put throne gifts on there for chat to buy when they want to be, you know, just kind goobers. But we also just use it to put things on so that when it comes time where someone's like, what do you want for a gift? We have, like, a pre-made list of things we can pull from, which is nice. Alright, this shit is huge. Do you really leave this out in your house? Why is he so big? He's kind of intrusive. Can he be outside? Can. I don't know if that's going to be tedious to deal with, though. Okay. Oh my god. I'm excited, but I'm kind of overwhelmed by the choice, the amount of choice that just entered my life. Because I've never really decorated in this game before. Half of me wants to put this inside so I don't have to walk back and forth. And the other half of me wants to, put it, outside because it's going to be in the way of my decorating. I'll put all my stuff in here for right now, just so that I can have empty pockets for decorating. Last time I made a wish list, it was for housewarming stuff. It was requested by out-of-state friends. I passed it to my mom to distribute, and this is a good problem she had. She just bought like 80% of the list and had everything delivered at once. I could not get out of my front door. So now I have a mom list and an everyone else's. That's so cute, though. That's very sweet. That's what I've been doing. I do with Throne. Maybe don't have access to it, you can create certain lists like a baby registry or on a specific book I want to wish list to organize them, but I haven't found an option yet or if it's there. That's what I've been doing. I do with Throne. Certain lists. I'm not sure if I understand. Are you asking me if Throne can do that, Soju? Also, I didn't realize there was an ad coming. My apologies, friend. But the ad is a going. Alright, well, let me pick up all this stuff. Can I pick this up? I want to pick it up. I want to pick it up. Thank you. Can you not pick up the fireplace? I think you can do it on Throne if I'm understanding what you mean. Like you can make lists. Like if you go on my Throne, if you want to see an example, Soju, and I'm not trying to promote my Throne here, you can see if that's what you mean. At the top, it should show like I think I have like a streaming one. I have one that's like accessibility stuff. I have one that's like house stuff. I have one for like hobbies. If you're looking for like little wish list categories, we have one for Juniper and Fig. I think they didn't have those when it very first came out, so if you had tried before, maybe that would be why. Can you? Oh, you can. Okay. I was like, I thought you could move this. So I'm guessing you can't move anything in the gifted room. I wonder if that is a mod I can look through. The snail is cute. Yeah, he is cute, isn't he? I like him a lot. I like him a lot. He's very cute. I think that same company just came out with like a black and gray one for Halloween as well, which is cool. And another thing that I like about Throne as well, and this is also not a Throne ad, I swear, we're talking about it so my brain cell is thinking about it, is you can also set it so that people can give you surprise gifts. So it gives people that option to have like, here are things that I like, but also um here are things like, here's the option to send me something if you think there's something that I would like that I haven't thought of as well. Okay. And then I think I'm gonna put all of this away for now. Actually, won't all fit in here, I don't think, which is annoying. Um, okay. And then start here. Start by getting a coffee table, I think. Or not a coffee table, a dining table. There's so many. Oh my gosh. It's so hard to choose. Especially when you have like all of the options available to you. I'll grab a couple and try them and see what they look like in game. See, that's cute. I don't like that one as much. I had a mod that could technically let me get all of this at any point, but I didn't want to cheat that hardcore. That's also cute. I think I like this tea table the best. So I will get rid of you, get rid of you. Was a tea table like a low to the ground table? Is that what that means? Will the regular chairs not work with? I like the country chair. I like how it's got a cushion. Stump chair is also cute though. As are the stools and the bench. Yeah. We just had a chatty day today, huh? For everybody, even our more, well, not everybody, but a lot of our more friends are having a little bit of a chattier day. It's okay, I don't mind. It's like the come as you are thing, right? Like some days we have more spoons for chattiness and some days we don't. I'm not sure if you're supposed to have chairs with a tea table or are you just supposed to sit down at it. I'm guessing you do need chairs. But the chairs seem so big compared to the table because it's a tea table. The bench is kind of cute next to it. I did not want to sit here. I just wanted to. Okay, I like that. That's cute. The like bench on one side, the kind of eclectic vibes of having like two different types of chairs is fun to me. Okay, I would like to get a TV. I don't know what category that would be under. Okay, I need to know who he is. That's also super cute. I'm getting distracted. I need to stop getting distracted. I can do this stuff later. Be please. Oh my god, there's so many cute plants. Don't look too hard, B. You gotta focus. This is gonna make me want to check out furniture mods, though. I do think what broke my thing the last time was the thing that changed the shape of my room. Not my house, not so much the furniture, so maybe I can give it another try. Oh, floor divider. Oh. That's very interesting. Wonder how that works. Can that, like... Ooh. Wait, I wish I could search instead of having to scroll. The scrolling is gonna murder me inside a little bit. I can just, now that I have access to that, I guess it's technically not cheating if I already have, because I can't be arsed. To do that much. I'm obsessed. We can make like a more clear division between the kitchen and... Cute! I like that. Okay. Now, I still did all of that and didn't find the TV. Let's see. There's the leafy TV. Or the plasma TV. I kind of... I thought I would want to get rid of the box TV. But I feel like these just feel too modern. I don't actually like them. Oh, it's getting late. Oh, I don't have a bed. Hold on. I forgot that I had picked up my bed and then it was bedtime and I was panicked. I was like, wait a minute. What am I supposed to do right now? Oh, gosh. Alright, well. Welcome to that insight into my brain cell. Alright. So maybe I just want to keep the... Oh. There's also this one. The budget TV. Let's see what he looks like. I kind of like that he's on like a little... It irritates me that you can't put certain things like directly against the wall now. Like this feels like it should go here so it can be level with the... But it can't, and that pains me. Can I turn this? No. Ugh. I'm suffering. Alright, well. He looks so far out. These types of things grind my gears when it comes to design in games. That's a cute rug, though. Can rugs not go under stuff? That feels fake. Do I just have to put it down first? Why does everything in Stardew Valley design, like, why does it always, like, one off? Someone explain. Why things can never be centered in Stardew Valley, and then I just have to suffer as a result. Why is it this way? Why? Concerned Abe is personally just trying to drive me out. The one thing about Stardew Valley interior decorating is that it just feels like the game wasn't really designed with this as a priority, and that never really changed, I guess. At least in my opinion. Green armchair. Maybe blue. This is definitely not yellow. That's purple. Is anyone else seeing what I'm seeing there with that? Why does that say yellow armchair? But it's definitely purple. Interesting. My nose is sniffly today. I don't appreciate. You need a coffee table. Don't know if there are other coffee tables, but bookshelf would be nice. I wish the artist style bookshelf could be not white though. That would be pretty solid. An end table would be good. That's pretty as well. Ooh, you can change the windows too. I'll have to take a look into that. We need a bed. Hello, Toasty. Toasty's threatening violence through the doorway. Is there a punk? Okay. I love this bed. This is so cute. Let's put a little end table here. See, this is the kind of thing that makes me so sad. Why can't I put an end table directly next to... Why can I do it on that side, but not this side? Hello? Is it because of you? Is it because of you? That's so weird that I can put it directly next to that side, but not the left side. Intriguing. Maybe I'll put a lamp there instead and kind of make it work in that way. And then what kind of rug do we want? That's pretty. But of course it's off-center because Concerned Ape hates me personally. Okay. Maybe green little couch. And then maybe the wooden. Ooh, that's kind of cute. And then I was curious, are these yellow or they're purple? They're definitely purple. Okay. I like that. Oh, am I trapped? No, okay, I'm not trapped. Let's put you down here, maybe? I like how this living room is looking so far. We can put like a little standing lamp. There's also wow, no. Ugh. 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 Whenever you accidentally pick up the rug, it's like the worst because you can't put stuff back down on the rug, which is incredibly unfortunate. Whoa! I forgot that I do have apparently some furniture mods in because look, that changed to something else. Interesting. I don't know what stuff that I have. I think I have the witchy one.